cook. Haven't learned anything yet. Anyone would like to cook if everything was already in pre-measured glass bowls. It's a very easy recipe. You just pick this up and you dump this in the pot. I'm going to get my crew out here to stir this while I drink wine. I want to see a realistic cooking show. When we come back, I'm going to spend 20 minutes rummaging through all my drawers trying to find my measuring spoon. And tune in tomorrow when after 45 minutes of preparation, I realize I don't have any eggs. And on the cooking shows, there's always a finished one in the oven. Check this out. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, wish it happened at my house. Can't find anything. I got flour all over my face. There's one in here. We can eat right now. Some cook fairies barged in and prepared one.
Oh, I love that guy.
He's the best.
He really is. We're going to be chatting with State Representative Ryan Bizzarro coming up in just over 10 minutes.
This is an NBC News Radio special report, the coronavirus. I'm Michael Kastner. Millions of Americans are about a day away from having coronavirus economic impact payments in their bank accounts. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin says more than 80 million people are expected to get direct deposits by Wednesday. He added that help will be available on the IRS website for those who don't receive their payments. The coronavirus has infected nearly 2 million people around the world. Nearly 120,000 have died, according to figures reported by Johns Hopkins University. The U.S. death toll is more than 23,500. 500,000 homes and businesses from Texas to Maine have no power this morning after huge storms tore across the south and east over the past 2 days. Some in shelters were told they had to bring masks and try and practice safe distance. Arkansas is the hardest hit as more than 106,000 homes and businesses are without electricity. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
From the Jet Pinpoint team of meteorologists.
Look for increasing clouds today with a high of 41 and mostly cloudy skies tonight with a low of 31.
This report is sponsored by Discover. We treat you like you treat you. Get your free credit scorecard today, even if you're not a Discover customer. It includes your FICO credit score, and checking your scorecard won't hurt your credit. Learn more at discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
WRKC, Erie.
And now let's get back to the rock.
Absolutely. We were just chatting off the air that you're in Erie and still keeping your office hours. And, you know, one of the things we've been talking about now that we're several weeks, almost a month into this, people are really starting to get the message of staying home, staying put, shelter in space. But it's no time to take our foot off the pedal. We got to keep doing what we're doing.
No, I mean, we're seeing last week and this week particularly high numbers of cases. This is going to be what I believe is one of our two peaks that we're going to be experiencing here in Pennsylvania. We are far from out of the woods on this yet, and I just appreciate the public doing everything that they can to really take this seriously, stay home, and to keep not only themselves and their families but their community safe. I can't thank them enough for their cooperation.
Yeah, everybody is doing their part, and I think the one big uncertainty we all share is when will this end and when will life get back to normal? Right now, that is a huge question mark that nobody really has an answer to.
Sure. I mean, I would like us to get back to life as soon as possible, but I'd like us to do it in a safe and responsible manner. Where there's so much uncertainty with this virus keeps on mutating, really. I mean, we have the suggested types of symptoms that a lot of people experience who are infected. Then we have people who are, they're
you on a false sense of security, saying, well, I'm not elderly, I don't have something, a compromised immune system, I'll probably be okay. And a lot of people are, but there are those who really aren't, and they're not all elderly, they're not all people who are previously unhealthy.
Right, I mean, we originally thought this virus was going to have a significant impact on older folks, and it has, but we have also have data that this virus is completely non-discriminatory. I mean, regardless of your age, your gender, your race, people are getting infected, and a lot more younger people are getting infected than that actually are being reported. I mean, don't forget, we're testing, but we're not testing everyone like, in my opinion, like we should be. People have the signs and the symptoms, and we're telling them to go home and self-quarantine for 14 days. So these numbers are actually probably a lot higher than what we're seeing right now.
Yeah. Ryan Mazzaro with us, and Ryan, how I'm assuming that you're in contact with Harrisburg pretty much on a daily basis.
Every single day, including the weekends. As I was telling you earlier, Sunday was the first day in 3 weeks that I had not been in my office. The first day.
Wow.
I did nothing but go back and forth from my bedroom, living room to the kitchen, and that was about it. So it was the only day off I've had in this entire ordeal that we've been experiencing. But I can't stress the importance of people continuing to remain physically and socially distant from one another, just to do what they can in order to help everyone get through this.
Right.
They've been patient. We've all been patient, and I know that times are getting tough for some people. A lot of people are getting stir crazy at this point, but we're almost there.
Ryan,
We just gotta keep this going a little bit longer.
yeah, I do agree. And you know, everybody in the country right now is doing what they can, but and maybe I have a little more of a myopic view of it, but it seems to me, at least in my opinion, that Pennsylvania, the Commonwealth, has really done a great job with this ever since it became something to be seriously concerned about.
I think we've taken a lot of proactive measures. We've done a great job in some aspects, and if I'm being honest, I think we failed in other aspects. Right now, what we're experiencing with unemployment, we finally started hiring additional people.
Rock station, Rocket 105. All through standing in line, the clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be. Tell me what you want. I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs, and a bathroom I can play baseball in, and a king-size tub big enough for 10 plus me. Tell me what you need. Join the
uncertain times. At iHeartMedia, we want to remind you that while you may be social distancing, you are not alone. Our partner NAMI, the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization, can help. Visit NAMI.org and learn more now. Find information, resources, get support, and find out how you can best support others too. Again, that's NAMI.org. NAMI.org.
Portions of the following program are pre-recorded.
And now returning to the mothership. Prepare to rock. Of rock.
that broken light. It's been like that for quite some time. I'm sure they eventually will fix it, but only time will tell. Take us on a back route off 97. A little bit of variety. You know, no one really wants to see I-90 because I'm sure they travel it quite a bit, but let's get a little variety going here. Take the exit for Route 97. It's exit 27. Bend down Peachtree. Bend down Route 8 from I-90 down to Grandview. Been south on 97 from 38th to I-90. So I think we'll take a different route. A little variety here, trying to get different routes, different scenery in different areas of town. Definitely comment below if there's an area, or more specifically a route to that you'd like to see. You can plot it out on Google Maps and then share the route, and then there'll be a link there. Copy that link and put it in the comments below, and that'll send me the route that you'd like, and I'd certainly be happy to look at that for you and get that on video. So definitely check it out, and as always, if you like these, go ahead and like them, share them, subscribe to my channel. Also, if you like live music, some bands playing, I do have another channel, Fanatical 27. Feel free to check that out. There's lots of